Welcome to the Today in History channel. In today's video we will talk about the day, April 10, 1917, murder of Emiliano Zapata. The son of a humble peasant family, the Mexican revolutionary Emiliano Zapata was born in 1879, in San Miguel Anenecuilco, where he worked as a pawn and farmer, receiving little schooling. At the age of 23, he supported the peasants' struggle to conserve their land against farmers in Morelos, his home state. Due to the strong persecution against the junta by the Porfirio Diaz regime, he moved to Cuernavaca, and then to Mexico City, as an army general. In Morelos, Zapata returned to defend communal lands and, in 1909, he was appointed head of the Ayala junta, which advocated the rights of peasants. At the head of a small armed group, he occupied the land of the local hospital and distributed it among the peasants, while the governor of Morelos, who represented the interests of landowners, sent forces against him. Genevieve de la O, another important figure in the Mexican Revolution, rose up in Cuernavaca. Over the next 2 years, other peasants took up arms, and Zapata joined them. In March 1911, he joined the Plan of San Luis Potosí, proclaimed by Francisco Ignacio Madero, opposition leader against Porfirio Diaz, and was appointed supreme head of the Southern Revolutionary Movement. After the fall of the Porfirio Diaz dictatorship, discrepancies arose between Zapata, who demanded the immediate distribution of farm land among the peasants, and Madero, who demanded the disarmament of the guerrillas. Zapata agreed to the dismissal and disarmament of his troops, in the hope that Madero, elected president, would begin the reform. In 1911, Zapata drew up the Ayala Plan, in which he declared Madero incapable of fulfilling the objectives of the revolution, and announced the expropriation of a third of the owner's land in exchange for compensation, if accepted, or, otherwise, by force. Those who adhered to the plan elected Pascual Orozco as head of the revolution, and demanded the resignation of the president. Madero's forces forced Zapata to withdraw in the city of Guerrero. But in February 1913 the situation changed. Madero was removed and killed by Victoriano Huerta, the military chief, who had been charged with repressing the movement. Zapata refused to join Huerta's forces and supported Carranza's constitutionalists. Appointed head of the revolution at the expense of Orozco, declared a traitor, he managed to defeat Huerta in 1913. In the Aguascalientes Convention, 1914, a moderate alliance was signed between Zapata and Pancho Villa, representatives of the agrarian revolutionary movement, against Carranza. Both entered the capital shortly afterwards, but their political difficulties and personal differences encouraged the frowning reaction. Zapata was strengthened in Morelos and Villa was defeated in the north. The intellectuals Diaz Soto y Gama and Perez Taylor gave the agrarian movement ideological strength, allowing the Zapatistas to organize their territory administratively. Zapata created agrarian commissions, established the first agrarian credit entity in Mexico, and tried to convert the Morelos sugar industry into a cooperative. However, in 1917 Carranza's troops returned to defeat Villa in the north. Zapata, for his part, was betrayed and murdered by a colonel of the federal government, who had attracted him to a secret meeting at the Chinamica farm in Morelos. Did you like the video? In the description you will find the blog link with the full article. Give an incentive by subscribing to the channel, liking, commenting, and sharing with your friends. Hugs. Until the next.